Welcome to Jiangxi and Hunan, two regions in southeast central and south-central China. Renowned for their breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and vibrant culture, these regions provide unforgettable adventures. Join me as we discover these hidden gems and iconic landmarks. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will share our 14-day tour through the breathtaking provinces of Jiangxi and Hunan in China. We traveled by train, bus, metro and DD on this trip. Alipay and WeChat were the two important payment apps to which we linked our international Visa card, and Baidu was our main navigation tool. We also used the Railway 12306 app to purchase all our train tickets online. Our tour covered 6 days in Jiangxi and 8 days in Hunan. We visited Wangxiangu, Huangling Village, Jingdezhen, Mount Lu, and Nanchang City in Jiangxi. In Hunan, we explored Fenghuang Ancient Town, Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, Tianmen Mountain, Furong Ancient Town, and Changsha City. We arrived at Nanchang Airport in Jiangxi late at night. It is a small airport with no food options available. Using the Alipay app, we booked a DD ride to the city. For the next 4 days, we traveled light as we explored the places of interest in Jiangxi. The next morning, we checked out and left our luggage with the hotel. We then took Metro Line 2 to Nanchang Railway Station for our high-speed train to Shangrao Railway Station. After 1 hour and 20 minutes, we arrived at the Shangrao Railway Station and walked to the Shangrao East Bus Station. There, we boarded the bus to Wangxian Valley. To buy the bus ticket, scan this QR code using the WeChat app. After 45 minutes, we arrived at Wangxian Valley bus stop, located within the Wangxian Valley scenic area. To get to the hotel, we had complimentary pick-up and drop-off services provided by the hotel during our one-day stay. Wangxian Valley, located in the stunning scenery of Shangrao, Jiangxi Province, was transformed from an abandoned mine into a popular fairyland, where the majesty of nature meets the richness of culture. The valley is famous for its cliffside hanging houses, waterfalls, scenic valleys, ancient villages, temples, and lush fields. The admission ticket is 120 Chinese yuan. The best time to visit is from 3 p.m. till night. On day 2, we took a bus from Wangxian Valley bus stop to Wuyuan Huangling Village. Buying the bus ticket in advance is advisable as there are only 2 departures each day, one in the morning and another in the afternoon. After a 2-hour bus ride, we arrived at the Huangling scenic area. There, we bought the admission ticket, deposited our backpacks, and took the cable car directly to the top of the mountain, where the entrance to Huangling Village is located. We paid 120 Chinese yuan per person for the entrance ticket and round-trip cable car. Huangling Village, located in Wuyuan County in eastern Jiangxi, is adjacent to Anhui Province. This ancient village, perched on a mountain, features many original and restored Huizhou-style heritage houses and buildings. In autumn, it offers vibrant scenes of crops drying on the rooftops. In spring, this area would be filled with blooming yellow rapeseed flowers. After spending about 3 hours in the village, we descended and boarded a bus bound for the Wuyuan railway station at the public transport parking area. It was a 1-hour ride. We then took a 30-minute high-speed train ride to Jingdezhen North Railway Station and a DD to our hotel. Jingdezhen, situated in the northeast of Jiangxi Province, is renowned as a world-famous porcelain city. The city has produced porcelain since the Han Dynasty and has begun manufacturing official porcelain for the imperial family since the Song Dynasty. These official porcelain wares are considered treasures and collectibles, often found in major museums around the globe. That evening of day 2, we visited the Friday night market at Taoxichuan, Ceramic Art Avenue. This place was the original factory site of the former state-owned Universal Porcelain Factory. The night markets, on weekends, attract many local tourists to Jingdezhen. It also features the kilns from the Ming and Qing dynasties, and old workshops and trading houses formerly occupied by ceramic makers and business owners. We also saw narrow alleyways of well-preserved old homes and production spaces. Located on the site is the Imperial Kiln Museum, which showcases nearly 600 years of history related to the Ming and Qing imperial kilns, and over 800 significant cultural relics unearthed from the Imperial Kiln factory site. Next, we set off for Mount Lu. We took a 15-minute DD ride to Jingdezhen North Railway Station, then a 1 hour and 20-minute high-speed train ride to Jiujiang Railway Station. Then, we took another 20-minute DD ride to Lushan North Gate. There, we bought our admission and transportation tickets. The admission ticket is 160 Chinese yuan per person, valid for 7 days. Admission is free for adults over 70 years of age. The transportation ticket is 70 Chinese yuan per person, which covers the sightseeing bus that operates in the scenic area. We also paid 20 Chinese yuan for the bus ride between Lushan North Gate and the Lushan scenic area. This 45-minute bus route is winding and leads to the top of the mountain where Guilin town is located. An alternative 10-minute route by cable car is also available at Lushan South Gate. Mount Lu, Lushan, located in Jiujiang, Jiangxi, China, is both a World Heritage Site and a World Geopark due to its rich cultural significance and stunning natural beauty. Covering an area of approximately 2,820 square kilometers, it is an excellent destination for hiking and summer getaways. It takes 2 to 3 days to visit all the attractions in Mount Lu. That afternoon, we went for a leisurely hike in the western part of the Lushan area. We walked to Huiyuan Lukou bus stop and boarded a sightseeing bus to Huajing bus stop. In front of the bus stop is Ruqin Lake, named for its violin-like shape. The lake is surrounded by peaks and ridges, creating a quiet and elegant environment. Next, returning to the bus stop area, we began our hike to the Flower Bloom Valley. On day 4, the next morning, we visited 3 places of interest: 1. Milu Villa, 2. Honpekou Pass, and 3. Yellow Dragon Waterfall. We took the eastern sightseeing bus route to the Milu stop. There, we could see many villas, which are famous as a summer resort in modern Chinese history. These villas were constructed between the late 19th and mid-20th centuries, with the Milu Villa being the most notable among them. Milu was once Chiang Kai-shek's summer palace and is now a museum open to the public, displaying many artifacts and photographs related to the history of Mount Lu. Next, we continued our bus journey to Honpekou stop, and after walking for about 5 minutes, we arrived at this beautiful scenic spot. After that, we took the bus to Lulan parking area, stop, and began our hike to Yellow Dragon Waterfall. That concluded our one-day tour of Mount Lu. At around 1:30 p.m., we returned to Nanchang. The high-speed train from Jiuxiang Railway Station to Nanchang West Railway Station took about 45 minutes. In the evening, we took Metro Line 2 to Bayi Square, where the Bayi Nanchang Uprising Memorial Tower stands at its center. The tower features an inscription by Marshal Yi Jiangxi, commemorating the historical events of the August 1st Nanchang Uprising. 8 relief carvings surround the central area of the square and depict significant military events of the People's Liberation Army of China. We had these Jiangxi dishes for dinner. They were delicious, and the spiciness was quite acceptable. On day 5, we left Nanchang and continued our tour in Hunan. We spent 8 days there, and I will cover that in my next video on the Hunan Tour. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to get a notification about my Hunan Tour video when it becomes available. Attractions in Nanchang are reachable on Metro Line 1. Our first stop on day 13, after returning from Changsha, was to visit the Pavilion of Prince Teng. To get there, take Metro Line 1 to Tengwang Pavilion Station. The Pavilion of Prince Teng was initially constructed in 654 during the Tang dynasty. It had been reconstructed over the years and the current structure was rebuilt between 1983 and 1989. It was built in the architectural style of the Song dynasty. Next, we visited the Wangshou Palace Historical and Cultural Block, an area that historically thrived on water transportation. This block comprises 3 streets and 5 alleys, featuring Jiangxi-style residential buildings from the late Qing dynasty. The Taizhou Wangshou Palace, located in the eastern part of the block, dates back to the Western Han to Jin dynasties. It experienced prosperity during the Sui and Song dynasties and peaked during the Ming and Qing dynasties. Want a bird's eye view of Nanchang City? Visit the Greenland Twin Tower. The observation deck, known as the 303 Sightseeing Hall, is located on the 60th floor. To reach there, take Metro Line 1 to Metro Central Station. Located directly across the Gone River from the Tengwang Pavilion, Qiushui Square is flanked by the Nanchang Municipal Government buildings to the west, Nanchang Bridge to the south, and Bayi Bridge to the north. The main attraction of Qiushui Square is its impressive musical fountain, which reaches a height of 128 meters. To get there, take Metro Line 1 to Qiushui Square Station. On day 14, we visited the Bayi Memorial Museum, located on Zhongshan Road in Nanchang. This memorial hall commemorates the Nanchang Uprising an important event led by the Chinese Communist Party on August 1, 1927. The museum consists of two buildings, the old building and the new building. The old building originally served as the headquarters during the Nanchang uprising and now contains exhibition rooms. The new building is the latest extension and functions as a display hall. If you like this video, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next video where I'll share our 8-day tour in Hunan.